Yes, my people, as it dey hot, it don't happen, no. It don't happen. Today na Saturday. I won't give una small throwback. Throwback. See, e get one things wey don't happen for inside Senate House long time ago wey una no know, many of una no know. So I won't play una the video as una never see that video. Una see am. This one na to my Deltan brothers. So that on 18th of March, if you want vote, you know where you go press your hand put to. May you know who you go vote for. May you know who you not go vote for. May you know who not go. May you know who go embezzle money. May you know who not go embezzle money. I won't play the video for you now. Watch the video now. As they watch and me, they share and now.
It's 11 a.m. Plenary session is ongoing as usual in the Senate chamber, and there is no inkling as to what is about to happen. 11:15 a.m. Suddenly, there is noise at the entrance of a Senate chamber, taking lawmakers by surprise. As lawmakers try to understand the cause of the noise, some unidentified men and Senator Ovie Omagigi walk into the Senate chamber. What happens next disrupts proceedings. Pandemonium. Sergeant-at-arms at the National Assembly wrestle with the unidentified men for the maze. They overpower the security men and dash out of the National Assembly with the maze. There's uproar in the National Assembly. The lobby is jam-packed with people as parliamentary staff try to make sense of what just happened. Inside the Senate chamber, Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu tries to maintain order. Meanwhile, Senator Ovie Omagigi looks on.
Please, we are going to close session. Everybody should leave here. Everybody should just leave this place.
The Senate immediately enters into a closed-door session, but the crowd of workers and reinforcement of police officers remained in the National Assembly lobby. Nearly 40 minutes later, the closed-door session ends. Another maze was brought out. The Deputy Senate President speaks his mind.
Let me quickly announce that at about 11:30 a.m. this morning, some thugs invaded the hallowed chambers of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let me say that this Senate will deal with it fully. For today, in accordance with our mandate to represent the people of Nigeria, we sit here and we exhaust everything on our other papers.
In a show of solidarity, lawmakers in the House of Representatives move into the Senate chamber. The principal officers in both chambers present a united front.
We are about taking a resolution on it before members decided eventually that we must visit here to solidarize not with you alone, to tell Nigerians that this state assembly is going to make sure that democracy must work in Nigeria.
We are giving the Inspector General of Police and the Director SSS to recover our mess within 24 hours.
As this is ongoing, the man at the center of the controversy, Senator Ovie Omagigi, is seated in the Senate chamber, looking on. Plenary session ends, and journalists throng the embattled Senator Omagigi as he steps out of the Senate chamber. Senator Omagigi is apprehended by the police and escorted into a police vehicle. As calm gradually returns to the National Assembly, there are questions we demand urgent answers. How were unidentified men able to beat security, enter the Senate chamber, and snatch the mace, which is the symbol of authority in the Senate? Nigerians are waiting for these answers. Linda Akibi, Channels Television News.
It's the Senate mace theft matter revisited today on Sunrise Daily, and let's go to Abuja for that. Mark.
Well, thank you, Chamberlain. We have with us in the studio two gentlemen. Dr. Otive Igbuzo is the Executive Director, African Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you, Margaret.
We also have with us Mr. Emmanuel Anene, who is a legal practitioner. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you for having me.
Gentlemen, well, we do know that, it's barely a week since that matter happened. I think it'll be a week tomorrow, Wednesday. And it looks like already it's gone cold. Unless, of course, something new happened. We do know that the Nigerian police eventually recovered the mace. They said it was somewhere around the flyover close to the city gate. The patriotic Nigerian found it, and they have since returned the mace. Senator Ovioma Agege, who was taken in, was released, I think, on the same day, according to his own spokespeople. And it looks like, well, we also saw the Deputy Senate President report the matter to the Vice President then, because the President was out of town attending the Commonwealth Summit. But what did you make of all that happened? Do you think that this is how this matter is going to just die? Let me first of all take your thoughts, Mr. Anene.
Well, good morning, Nigerians. What happened in the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is a coup against Nigerian people. Come to think of it, there are about 5 gates in the National Assembly. The first gate, the second gate, the third gate, the main gate, the entrance door. About 5 hoodlums were able to beat the security in the National Assembly.
Have you been to the National Assembly?
I've been to the National Assembly several times.
How strong would you say their security apparatus is?
Very tight security. First, before you move, if you leave the first gate and the second gate, now you'll be given a form to fill. You'll be asked certain questions. Who are you going to meet? Who are you going to see? What is the purpose of the visit? And it's essentially on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, they have to make a contact between the person you intend to visit to confirm that the visit is official. But having said that, that's not a question. Those people drove past first gate, second gate, third gate, fourth gate, and the main gate. And they were able to beat the security. Now, when they were able to gain the entrance into the hallowed chambers of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they were fisticuffs, they were metal detector. It was hacked down. And no security agent was able to put a call across.
Hacked down?
Yes, it was hacked down. It was pulled down.
I didn't see that on camera.
You didn't see that? One of the senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria reported it. Okay. It was hacked down. They forced their way into the entrance of the hallowed chambers. And there were security men there. You saw about 250 security men in National Assembly. Nobody placed any call to anybody. They walked into the hallowed chambers of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and got a napping, assuming that one of the thugs was armed and sprayed bullets on these people. What would have happened? No security, as they made away with the mace. Nobody called for any backup, assuming without considering that they overpowered the tight security in the National Assembly. And come to think of it, that was on a day that our president was talking to foreign investors. And one of the cardinal talks in faraway UK was about security. Now, about 5 talks invaded the National Assembly and made away with the symbol of National Assembly and got away with it, and they were not arrested until they abandoned same under the flyover. Up to now, we're told that the senator, who is at the center of this episode, was arrested by police. He came up and said, I was not arrested. I was only invited to hear my own side of the story. Now, we also told that the hoodlums were arrested. Today, one of the papers reported that nobody has been arrested. Nobody has been invited for questioning as we speak. Nobody has been prosecuted. And we're talking, and our president said security is one of his cardinal objectives. That even 2019 election is not about 2019, it's about security, it's about the economy. And one of the arm of the executive was invaded, and there was no arrest, and there was no questioning, and it doesn't look like anybody will be arrested.
So how is it a coup?
It's a coup because that mace is the symbol of authority. National Assembly is not National Assembly without a mace. It's just like when P2B was impeached in Faraway Hotel. the court ruled that that is not where the State House of Assembly of Anambra should sit. There are paraphernalias of office. Executive is not executive in name. Executive is only executive with the paraphernalia that goes with that office.
Because it seems
and one of the paraphernalia is the mace.
It's because there seems to be a controversy brewing now amongst lawyers. Some lawyers are saying that you don't need the mace. That all you have to do is be in the National Assembly and form a quorum and they can sit.
That is laughable. By way of convention.
You don't agree with them?
I don't agree with them. It's laughable. And that lays a credence to what happened in National Assembly. If there was no need for mace, then why are we using mace from the state return to democracy? Why are we using it? By convention and practice and international standard, mace has come to be one of the symbols of the legislature. Just like if you go to Court of Appeal or the Supreme Court, they cannot sit without a mace.
No, let me bring this
now, why would some of our senior lawyers...